Hi, my name is Dylan Attkisson and I'm going to discuss my business proposal for my latest salon company. With so many different business forms out there, it has been brought to my attention that understanding the advantages and disadvantages of these forms and choosing the business model that works best for my business is essential for success. There are many pros and cons that each business form offers, so I'll be taking an in-depth look at these factors to determine which business model would work best for my latest business, Attkisson Salon. Our purpose at Attkisson Salon is to provide customers with an excellent salon experience that exceeds all customer expectations. Our focus is providing customers with the latest hairstyles, hair coloring, and many other beauty services, from eyebrows to nail care. I'm looking to bring on potential investors who have confidence in the business model I've selected and trust that this model is the best choice for the business. I would like to include a partner who is experienced in this area and can help with decision making and operations of the business. Upon extensive research, I'm very confident that my choice is well thought out and sure to succeed in the real business world. After much consideration, I have chosen to adopt a limited liability company to implement with Attkisson Salon. Deciding on the form was very challenging, but when considering legal liability, taxation, and many other factors, the decision became clear. A limited liability company, or LLC, is unlike any other business model, and I have found its benefits to be perfect for Attkisson Salon. Many of these benefits are consistent with corporations and partnerships, which was a huge advantage overall. An LLC can choose how it wants to be taxed, either as a corporation or as a partnership, and in some instances even a sole proprietorship. Since I plan to bring on shareholders to assist in funding and to avoid this so-called double taxation that corporations are subject to, Attkisson Salon plans to be taxed as a partnership. This just means that the profits from the company will be passed down through the LCC to its members for them to be taxed at a personal level. Although these tax rates at the personal level tend to be higher than those of a corporation, I believe that this method is easy to implement and it's pretty fair to its members. Another key factor to consider involves the liability that is associated with these various business forms. Like the name of the limited liability company suggests, an LLC has a limited liability of its members, which is limited to the amount of their investments. Although the company can be liable for wrongful acts, the importance here is that the members are not liable on a personal level. Since Attkisson Salon involves a potential to injure clients, such as using scissors for haircuts, we just want to be sure that the liability stops at the company and our members' assets cannot be pursued. Like I addressed earlier, there are many business forms to choose from that offer different advantages and disadvantages. An LLC is overall flexible with relatively few disadvantages for a salon business. One area that is often seen as a disadvantage is that LLCs are considered to be creatures of state, and that simply just means that they must be formed and operated under the state in which they were created. And this will not really be a problem for Attkisson Salon because I plan to keep the business local and not expand to other states and just keep it inside of Texas. The other business forms, on the other hand, offer some disadvantages that would be sure to impact Attkisson Salon in a negative way. For example, a sole proprietorship would not be a good business form to adopt simply because of the huge liability and potential to have personal assets taken. Although you could stress your importance of liability to your employees, accidents are still bound to happen, and taking a preventative action now is the best way to avoid the mistakes in the long run. This can also be said about liability with general partnerships. This form is contingent on liability being held at a personal level, but is split between its partners and is not ideal for Attkisson Salon. Corporations differ from general partnerships and sole proprietorships in this area of liability. Corporations are recognized as its own entity, therefore personal assets cannot be easily attacked. The main con of corporations involves taxes. A corporation is often taxed on their profits and then again when passed to their shareholders as dividends. For Attkisson Salon, it would be best to avoid this double taxation and just keep the taxes at a partnership level. The final business form that gave the LLC form a run for its money is a limited partnership. This is a suitable business form for Attkisson Salon because it fits the needs of the company so well. Since limited partnerships consist of both general and limited partners, it creates a safety net for the limited partners who are only invested in the company. The general partner would be myself, who is responsible for the day-to-day activities and has flexibility over the operations of the business. The limited partner, on the other hand, is strictly an investor who's extremely limited in the operations of the business. The only reason I did not choose a limited partnership is the lack of control that the limited partner would have with the company. I'm looking for a partner who has more control and say in the company and can assist in decision making as well as liability over the company should something go wrong. So with careful consideration, I've decided that a limited liability company is the best business form for Attkisson Salon to adopt. With liability stopping at the company and not being allowed to penetrate to the personal level, we can avoid risk and preserve the existence of the company for many years to come. By allowing taxes to be passed down to a personal level, will allow partners to receive profits promptly without double taxation. With these factors considered, I hope you can see the reasoning behind choosing an LLC form and have confidence that the business form will allow Attkisson Salon to be successful and a highly desirable company to invest in. Thank you for your time.